Hi there, my name is Angela, and I was diagnosed with adenoid cystic carcinoma 9.5 years ago, and I can't believe that it's been almost 10 years. Here recently, I've had a lot of people reach out to me asking questions, whether they've been diagnosed with ACC, they've had a loved one diagnosed with ACC, and just wanting some encouragement, I guess, wanting to know like what treatments I had, how I'm doing, and everything. So I thought I'd just make a video talking about how I'm doing almost 10 years after being diagnosed. So it was February of 2015, February of 2015 that I was diagnosed with ACC. I was pregnant at the time. I kind of went into a shock because I was like 26 at the time and healthy and pregnant. And I just didn't think anything like that would happen to me, you know? But it did. It can happen to anyone. So yeah, I had a surgery to get it removed while I was pregnant, and they gave me high hopes that it was good, that they got it all, and that I probably wouldn't need any further treatment since we caught it early. And then another phone call, you need to come in right away. That I stayed in the hospital overnight, but like a few days later, hey, you need to come in right away to go over your results. And he had told me, hey, you need another surgery. Not only did we not get clear margins, it has spread to my nerves. So that's called perineural tumor spread. And he said, since it has spread to my nerves, it is more likely to spread to my lungs or somewhere else in my body. Not good, right? So instantly I thought, okay, well, I'm going to do some research and go to a more knowledgeable doctor, because this guy went in blindly and they didn't send any margins to pathology or any samples to pathology to make sure I had clear margins. Not good. I didn't know. I trusted these doctors, but after that I did a little more research, found a more knowledgeable doctor, and after my daughter was born, had her a little early so I can go ahead with the more aggressive surgery. And then I had 30 rounds of head and neck radiation. It was brutal. It was really, really hard. I'm not gonna lie. It was the hardest thing I've ever been through. But I did it, and I'm alive. There are definitely things that I wish I would have done different. I wish I would have done more research on a lot of things, like the first surgery for one. I wish I would have had more knowledge about the side effects of head and neck radiation. I have mixed feelings on that. I kind of wish I would have never went through with it. You know, I feel like although I wanted to stop making videos about having cancer, I didn't want it to be my whole identity. The reality about that is, it is my identity. It's a hard pill to swallow. ACC isn't that type of cancer that is cured. Like, I don't have active cancer right now, but there is a very high probability that in my lifetime, I will get it again. And usually when it comes back, it's more aggressive. So yeah, that scares me. I try not to think about it. I've made it almost 10 years without a reoccurrence. I've had many, many scares. But I've tried my best not to make cancer my whole life. People ask me all the time, like, how I stay so positive and how I'm always smiling, how I'm always happy. I'll be the first to tell you I'm not. I sulk a lot. I go through all the emotions, all the stages of grief that anyone who is diagnosed with cancer can go through. I've had moments of irritability and anger, and it's okay to feel those things. It's okay to go through it. It's okay to cry. It's okay to scream. It's okay to let it out. I choose to put on a happy face when I go out and about because I don't want to let my negative mood upset other people. I feel like if you smile to someone, if someone's having a really bad day, it can make their day better. And that's just kind of how I live my life. I try not to let the negative things run my whole life, you know? You can't, because if you do, then what is the purpose of life? What is the purpose of life if you're going to be angry all the time? You still gotta live. You know, you gotta fight, you gotta get through it. It's hard. It's hard. It's really, really hard. And it's not gonna start getting easy either when you're cancer-free or in ED. I live every day with side effects. I have a high-pitched voice because I have a prosthetic in my mouth. And without this prosthetic, I can't eat, I can't speak, things come out my nose. So I used to hate that thing, and now I try to look at it as, you know, this is a lifesaver. I would not have a good quality of life without it. So if you or a loved one are going through it, having ACC or any cancer for that matter, I am so sorry. I know it's scary. I know that the what if is probably taking over your mind right now and you can't stop thinking about it. Just take it one day at a time, deep breaths, and it is okay to seek therapy. I absolutely 100% recommend it. I've been in therapy for years now, and I wish I would have sought a therapist while I was going through my treatments. You'll get through it. Just take it one day at a time, and remember to keep living. Cancer is scary, but it's not a death sentence. You don't have an expiration date, and that's one thing I want everyone to know, because I was very scared of that. When you research ACC, it's scary because of how rare and unpredictable it is. But I try not to focus on that, and you shouldn't either. So if you guys like this video, if it was helpful at all, please give it a thumbs up. I would like to continue to make videos. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will try my best to answer them. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.